What's up, everybody? Back for another beer haul, and today I'm going to be showing you guys all the goodies I picked up on a recent trip to the Rochester, New York area. Now, there are a lot of great breweries in Rochester, but there are also a lot of great bottle shops, and I try to make a trek to Rochester every 4 to 6 weeks, obviously to hit up the Other Half Brewing Company. They just recently opened their tap room, and they do can releases every week. Sometimes they do them on Wednesdays as well. And yeah, there's a lot of cool bottle shops there that get beers that I cannot get in the Buffalo, New York area, so it always makes sense to take a trip there every month and a half. So anyway, this is from a recent haul about a week and a half ago. And yeah, a lot of goodies, as you can see. So we're going to try to get through this as quick as possible. So the first place I went to on my last trip was Other Half, because you guys know I'm the Other Half sniper, as Eric Gilbert likes to call me. And I drink a lot of Other Half beer, and I think they're one of the best breweries, period. I love them. So I went to check out their tap room for the first time. They opened up their tap room about 4 to 6 weeks ago, and they actually have like 20 plus beers on tap. They have merchandise available, and obviously they do the can releases and the bottle releases and the whole nine. So when I got there, it was actually in the early afternoon, way after they did the can release that day, but there was a bunch of cans left over, and I was like, why don't I just grab a 4-pack of everything? And they actually had one bottle left of a barrel-aged beer. So the beers I grabbed from Other Half, we have their Gold Strap. So this is I want to say it's a barrel-aged wheat wine. Yeah, barrel-aged wheat wine, aged 1 year in hand-selected Woodford bourbon barrels, 14.6% alcohol by volume. Now, I saw Matt over at Massive Beer Reviews do a review of that. He was really digging on it, and I was so happy they still had a bottle left. I don't think they had any more. There was a box left. It was the last bottle in the box. They may have had more in the back, but I was just like, yeah, I'll take that last bottle. And he's like, all right. So yeah, can't wait to get in that one. Probably review that later in the year when it gets a little bit cooler. The other beers I picked up from them, this is their Triple Mosaic Dream. It's a triple IPA, 10.5% alcohol by volume, and I believe this is all Mosaic hops. And then the other one here is their Dollar Slice with extra cheddar. It's the double dry hop version, 7.5% alcohol by volume. I don't know what exactly extra cheddar means. I know they're going for the whole Dollar Slice in New York City you can get, and extra cheddar, what does that mean? Like maybe extra dry hopping, different hops? Who knows? I don't know. The next one here is their double dry hopped cabbage. This is an Imperial IPA, 7.9%. Never had this one. Let me take that back. I've had this at the Well and Piss Up, which was the bottle share the night before the Albino Rhino Beer Fest. I actually had the Triple Mosaic, this beer, and this one right here, which is the Stacks on Stacks double dry hop experimental version. So this is the regular double dry hop Stacks on Stacks, but they're experimenting with Citra and Mosaic in this one, 8.5%. So I've had these three, but it was during the bottle share. We were all pretty, sauced up and whatnot. So I remember really enjoying all of these. I really like the cabbage. The Triple Mosaic just didn't taste like it, but I'm going to do a full reviews on that one. Let's just get this, this is the white whale right here. But we also have their Crickets Pilsner, 5.1% Pilsner. This is the Sapphire and Saz version. So this is basically a German style Pilsner. And as you guys know, I review a lot, and I mean a lot of Other Half beers. And it's awesome to try just a Pilsner from them, German style Pilsner. We're going to see how that one is. I'd imagine it's pretty good. And then, of course, we have from Anheuser-Busch, from Natural Light, their Natter Days, which is strawberry and lemonade drinking beer. I've seen a couple people, some of my friends here on BeerTube review this one. Eric over at Eric Lines Fan, Matt over at Massive Beer Reviews, and Rod has been drinking them from Rod J Beer Ventures. By the way, congratulations, Rod, on hitting 1,000 subscribers. Well deserved, good sir. But yeah, he has been drinking these on the Beer Flow show and stuff, and I was like, you know what? I believe this can was like 60 cents or 65 cents or something. I was like, I'm going to try it. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what I was doing. So I picked up this one at AJ's Beer Warehouse. So after Other Half, I went to AJ's. I grabbed this and also grabbed these two as well. This is from Night Shift. We don't get Night Shift in Buffalo, but they do occasionally show up in Rochester, and this is their Everweiss mixed fermentation sour ale, aged with kiwi, strawberries, and hibiscus. So pretty damn good. I'd imagine kiwi and strawberries, you don't get that combination. I love strawberry kiwi drinks and whatnot, so it should be interesting. Yeah, so Night Shift beer. And then the last one I picked up from AJ's Beer Warehouse is Pseudo Sue from Toppling Goliath. I've had this beer multiple times. I've had it when it was contract brewed in Florida. I've had a double dry hop version that was from the brewery itself. And I want to say this one where was this one? This one was brewed in Iowa. So this is right from the brewery. We'll see how this one compares to the last can I had. The last can I had from the brewery was good, but a lot of people were like, you know, it's not as good as it used to be because it was contract brewed at the Florida location. I don't know if they contract brew there anymore, but anyway, I thought I would grab it and give it a go. We get Toppling Goliath in Western New York now. A lot of places are getting Toppling Goliath. I want to know if you guys get it. So if you have seen some of their cans show up, let me know about it. I think they're starting to get big distribution. So I went to Other Half, went to AJ's Beer Warehouse, and then the last place I stopped was the One Stop Brew Shop. 2 bottle shops I always hit up in Rochester. AJ's Beer Warehouse, fantastic selection, great people there. And One Stop Brew Shop, I've recently just started going there in the last like 6 to 9 months, and they just, listen, they take a lot of trips downstate to New York City, to the Hudson Valley area, and they bring back a lot of cool beers. And the beers they bring back that I really enjoy are from Finback. So we have 7 beers from Finback that I picked up. This one is their Unoccupied Space. It's a barrel-aged Imperial Stout. This is a collaboration with Kane Brewing Company. And yeah, Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels, 12% alcohol by volume. I know they have a couple different variations on this one, but this is just the base. And yeah, I cannot wait to get in that one. Sounds pretty tasty. The 6 Finback, we'll go through them real quick. The first one here is their multicolor, which is a double India Pale Ale. Wow, it's like basically gray on white. Double IPA, dry hopped with a Brew 1, Amarillo, Citra, and Mosaic. And it comes in at 8.4%. Sounds pretty delicious. And then this one I picked up just because it sounds quite unique. Blue Mondays, double India Pale Ale with blueberries, honey, and vanilla. Double IPA with blueberries, lactose, vanilla, honey, dry hop with Mosaic and Azaka. Brewed in collaboration with Bunker Brewing Company. I think they're out of, I want to say Portland, Maine. What's the ABV on this one? 8.5. I actually sent this to my buddy Jeff, aka No Jinx, and I want to see what he thinks about that one because I think it might be pretty delicious. I don't know. We'll give it a go. 2 more from Finback. We have their Moray. This is the sour IPA with vanilla and blood orange on the side here. It's a sour IPA with vanilla, blood orange, and dry hop with Citra and Mosaic, 6.2%. So kind of going for maybe like a orange creamsicle vibe. This one over here is their double something Citra, double India Pale Ale. Double IPA dry hop with Citra, 8.5% alcohol by volume. So yeah, Citra is one of my favorite hops. I'm sure it's one of yours as well. I mean, you know, it's a well-known hop at this point. A lot of places are using it. Hell, even Labatt Blue is using it for their blue Citra. The next one is Starlight. This is a mango passion fruit sour ale. So it's sour ale with mango and passion fruit, 4.8%. So potentially a crusher. And then this one is just like, I got it for the can. It's just like kind of just classic, just says premium on it. Premium India Pale Ale, IPA just dry hopped with Citra and Mosaic, 7.6%. Yeah, that just sounds like, you know, simple. Here's Citra, here's Mosaic, 7.6%, get into it. So I'm going to. Anyway, that does it for the Finback beers. The last 3 beers are kind of beers that they have like a fridge behind where they do the growler and crawler fills. And One Stop has a 16-ounce crawler machine. I've mentioned it before on the channel. And they had a couple pre-filled 16-ounce crawlers and a couple cans from a local brewery. So the first one is from, where is this? A Beer Tree Brewing Company. And I only know about Beer Tree courtesy of Kyle over at No Hype Beer Reviews. He used to live right by the brewery. He thinks they make amazing beers. I've only had one from them. It was an IPA, forget the name of it. It was pretty solid, but we're starting to get distribution of Beer Tree stuff in the Western New York area, specifically Rochester. And I saw this Lost Coconuts Imperial Porter with coconut, 10.5%. Yeah, I got to try it out. I mean, why not? So hopefully that's delicious. You guys know I love my coconut beers. And then this one is from the Fifth Frame Brewing Company out of Rochester, New York. I've reviewed beers from them on the channel. They are a brewery and a coffee roaster, and this one is their Coconut. So this is a coffee brown ale with coconut, comes in at 5.4% alcohol by volume. The coffee they use in this is house roasted coffee. So if you are a coffee roaster in addition to a brewery and you're using coffee, I don't really care for brown ales all that much, but I'd imagine if I'm going to like a brown ale, a coffee brown ale with coconut, house roasted coffee from the same place, I think it should be pretty good. I guess we'll see. I haven't reviewed a beer from them in months. They do a lot of canning releases, but I usually don't stop there. I don't know why. I need to stop there more. They make some good beer. And last but not least, One Stop Brew Shop. I put this in the middle because, I like to rep these guys. Great bottle shop. If you're ever in the Rochester, New York area, check them out. And this is from McKellar, San Diego. This is their barrel-aged maple vanilla shake, Imperial Stout, 13% alcohol by volume. So I've had their vanilla shake. I've never had the maple vanilla shake. we really don't get their barrel age offerings like at all in the area. So when I saw this, I was like, yeah, I gotta grab it. This has been in the 16 ounce crowler for a couple weeks, so this will be one of the probably the first ones I drink in the near future. But yeah, barrel aged maple vanilla shake. I really like what Mikkeller does. I like the shake series, so I'm thinking this is gonna be pretty good. I think it was $9.99 for this can. Yeah, that's expensive, but it's also a 13% barrel-aged maple vanilla imperial stout. Like that, come on, I think that's worth it to try it once. Hopefully it's delicious. So yeah, a lot of beers upcoming. I will probably start reviewing some of these in the next week or so, and they should be up. They should start going up on the channel probably in mid to late June and throughout July. In July, I'm probably going to do the Mix a Sixer theme I was doing the series, or August. I haven't decided. Maybe I'll do August for that just because I have so much beer. But as you can see, I have my work cut out for me. A lot of amazing beers, and I think most of these are going to be quite delicious. So anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you stopping by for another beer haul. I have a lot of beers here, and I need to drink them all. Somebody help me. I know you guys would. Anyway, appreciate it. Till the next one. Cheers.